Good morning and thanks for joining us. We jump right into some breaking news with the Saints in 2012 MVP running back Adrian Peterson finalizing a 2-year, $7 million deal. The 32-year-old veteran will face his old team week number 1, the Minnesota Vikings, but now in the black and gold. Peterson stands as the Vikings' all-time leader in rushing with 11,747 yards in the last 10 seasons. With the NFL draft just days away, the Saints have never had a local first-round draft pick. But could Leonard Fournette change that? Head coach Sean Payton thinks it's a good place to start.
I think when you start with Leonard Fournette, and that's a great one to start with, he not only is LSU, but he's St. Aug. He's New Orleans. He checks all the boxes. I mean, he's a very talented player, but there's a warm smile to him. He learns well. I think respected by his teammates. We pick at 11, and I wouldn't anticipate a player like him, arriving to that spot. I think there's a sense of pride if a player like that, stays home.
Continuing on with Tiger football, LSU head coach Ed Orgeron said it time and time again that the quarterback position will be an open competition, and he was right. Senior quarterback Danny Etling, according to Coach O, had a minor back procedure Monday morning, and everything went as planned. Last season, Etling threw for 2,123 yards and 11 touchdowns. And with a wild weekend, the Zurich Classic is setting up to be the best field in tournament history. Names like Jordan Spieth, Jason Day, and Ricky Fowler, it should be a great time on the West Bank. Another famous name has a preview of this weekend's events. Here's Ed Daniels.
Monday's Pro-Am was the start of what could be a huge week for the Zurich Classic of New Orleans. 7 of the top 10 in the world will play in the new 2-man team event in Avondale. Former Masters champion Jordan Spieth returns to play here for a second time.
We had him as a rookie. We had offered him an early exemption. And so, we're thrilled that he'll get to come back and see New Orleans, see the golf course again, play with a partner that he's comfortable with, and, hopefully get him where he understands and loves our city and comes back regularly.
Spieth, who tees off at noon in Wednesday's Pro-Am, teams with Ryan Palmer. The event is a combination of alternate shot and best ball. 4Kids Foundation CEO Steve Worthy said a score of 25 under or lower could win this week.
In alternate shot, it'll be more defensive golf, making sure you don't make a big mistake and taking advantage when you get a chance to make a birdie. But on the best ball days, it's all about birdies. And, I still believe we'll see somebody break 60. I think we'll see the 59.
The winners of the Zurich Classic of New Orleans will split $2,044,800.
My biggest hope is that excitement will carry over for the next several weeks, where they're talking on the range about you missed it, it was great, and then this thing just continues to snowball and get bigger and better.
In Avondale, Ed Daniels, WGNO Sports.
The Baby Cakes taking on the Storm Chasers. Bottom of the first inning, Thomas Tellis, the RBI double to left center field, and that's going to score a run to get the Baby Cakes on the board, 1-0. Scott Copeland on the mound for the Cakes. He gets the win, 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, 5 strikeouts. The Baby Cakes going on to win this one, 4-1. They wrap up that series this morning at 11 a.m. I'm Bree Harvey, and that's what's going on in sports.